And welcome back, everybody. We are back with the LCUS Blitzkrieg versus Gale Force. Blitzkrieg 1, Gale Force 0. I'm still Nickelbacher, and this is still Kenos. Kenos, what can Gale Force do to dig themselves out of it?
Um, they need more impact in all of the lanes at this point.
Yeah.
Poppy was really good counterplay against the Renekton. I wouldn't be too opposed to seeing Poppy versus Renekton again, but they need someone who is a stronger presence in the mid lane and possibly even the jungle. I mean, there were a lot of really, really good plays that came out of that Trundle, but the Trundle wasn't able to necessarily make any kills happen as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we were saying it throughout the cast was that the Trundle just didn't seem to be there. Although it seemed like towards the end of the game it started to be a little bit more impactful. But still, like, it was just kind of interesting because usually we see Trundle just be a major impact whenever he decides to show up.
Do not deny me.
But do you ever think that there's going to be a different ban phase?
I don't know. I mean, obviously LeBlanc had some major impact on the game, but I think a lot of that was just because LeBlanc was not challenged in the lane as much as you might hope. So I think letting LeBlanc through would be fine, assuming they're able to find some way to counter her.
Yeah.
But, I mean, other than that, I mean, well, not so much for that idea. But, you know, I mean, Renekton was impactful, but wasn't as bad as Washed Up Top Laner has used him in the past. I think because that Poppy was able to keep him on a short leash.
Yep.
And I wasn't too concerned about any of the other champions. So I think the fact they took out LeBlanc, will see very similar pick bans. And just hopefully someone a little bit stronger in mid lane.
Yeah. Maybe possibly have somebody a little bit more impactful than Varus and Bob.
Yeah, Varus also not the most effective, but also because they didn't really get too many kills going on in that bot lane.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jackalope takes Kaisa away from Gotta Get Lucky.
Oh boy, what a slap in the face.
Well, we'll see what Gotta Get Lucky picks. Did play Caitlyn last week.
No ban
Not
for
the,
this time.
doesn't necessarily go into Gotta Get Lucky's playstyle, but did pick him. And Renekton again, no surprise. So we'll see if Poppy gets picked again. Like I said, did go very well against this Renekton. I think someone like Alawi would also be interesting. I don't know if Kantos plays Alawi, but someone who's willing to get into a fight, because that's what this Renekton's going to be looking for. Oh god, Gotta Get Lucky playing Sever. Okay. If there were champions designed with Gotta Get Lucky's playstyle in mind for ADC, Vayne is one, Sivir is another, and Kai'Sa's the third.
Yeah.
And then Kalista as well, I'd say. But this, I'm expecting Gotta Get Lucky to pop that ult every time it's off cooldown.
Indeed.
Alright, so Deformed Ape gets that Graves. Imagining it's going to be for the jungling position, which will give the jungle a little more of the oomph they were missing last game.
Indeed. I haven't seen Graves in forever in League of Legends, to be quite honest.
Snorlax hovering that Xerath, who was banned last game. Goes with the Malzahar instead. That is... I'd say a worthwhile pick. Helps them with more of that locking down.
Yep.
But Syndra got through. They banned Syndra last game. But now Exia gets that Syndra.
Probably not what they wanted out of this, or expected, but now
Well,
we gotta deal with it.
3 mid lane bans, you know, you can only ban so many things.
Yeah, right.
This is it's like Hohenheim or Acer playing.
Yeah. You know somebody's doing good when they use all their bans against you.
Alright, so Rumble gets banned, worried about that top lane, obviously. Take out that Hecarim. Yeah, that's fair. Hecarim is a scary pony. I'm wondering if Poppy will get banned. maybe top laner force a different counter, or a different comfort pick.
Yep.
See what happens though. 6 seconds. Urgot. All right.
It is all you have.
Someone want to tell Blitzkrieg they aren't playing against Prowler right now?
I mean, I'm not going to tell them. They have the big, scary crocodile on their team.
Well, we'll see what happens. Then Poppy is still available, of course. Other Bruiser top laners. Cho'Gath can be a little aggressive, though I don't know if he's mobile enough to deal with Renekton.
No.
Another Lulu ban. Poor Lulu.
Nobody wants to deal with engorged crocodiles.
Well, there's a Sejuani.
There we go. Here you go, Kenos.
Alright, so 2 big tank, or at least 1 big tank and 1 crocodile boy.
Mundo.
Mundo top. Alright. Just a big wall of meat.
Yep. Big wall.
And we're looking for support. Braum available, been popular today. Going with the Leona again. Poison Ivy made a few good plays with Leona last time.
Yep.
We'll see if Braum gets picked up again by Senpai.
Braum or Thresh. Oh, yeah.
Braum, Thresh, Alistar.
Going with
Not
the
bad with
classics
that.
today.
With that Sivir ult. That Alistar is gonna be big scary.
Yeah. Alright. Alright.
Alright. Balanced team for sure, I would say.
Yep.
Little more scary damage coming out of both sides as well.
Correct.
Sejuani, a lot of stuns coming out of Blitzkrieg though. That's going to be important.
Mm-hmm.
But more or less an equivalent amount coming out of Gale Force as well. They got the Leona, they got the Malzahar, they got the Mundo slows.
Yep. Yep. I do have to say, I'm just looking at these teams and I'm trying to compare them a little bit. Have we seen Jackalope on Kaisa?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't think so. I wonder if that's going to be a little bit out of his comfort range for that.
We'll see. I don't know if an ADC player would snag Kaisa specifically because just to spite the opposing ADC if it's out of their comfort range.
I mean, hey, you're got to get lucky out of his comfort range by getting him out of Kaisa. I'm just saying.
Sure.
Might impact your team, but it'll also impact the opposite team.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this is going to work out. A lot more sustained potential in the bot lane for Blitzkrieg than there is for Gale Force here. Mm-hmm. Alistar not only with the heal, but also Sivir with the magic shield. Help a lot. No teleport on Snorlax this time. Going flash barrier instead.
Oh. Interesting.
So only the top laners. With that, Exia still running Ignite. It's definitely looking to get some of those kills quickly, which Syndra can so often do.
Doing Syndra things. Killing people.
I'm wondering if Ape's going to be ganking more here. I mean, he doesn't really have too much in the kit, but every lane should be able to help him with his ganking.
Yep.
So maybe he'll be able to do that. At the very least, later game, Graves can become a little bit more of a threat.
Correct. I feel like that Sejuani might have a little bit more of a time just going and ganking people. I'm just hoping that Graves doesn't make a farm fest like we saw in earlier games tonight.
Yeah, I mean the biggest problem I see for Gale Force here is that Blitzkrieg has 3 people for their front line, whereas Gale Force only has 2.
Okay.
So, Sejuani and Alistar would be enough of a front line for Renekton to sweep in and just make mincemeat out of the ADCs and Malzahar.
Yep.
But, we'll have to see if they're able to pull it off. I mean, we can have Malzahar ulting to stop that Renekton, or the Sivir, depending on how well Gotta Get Lucky times those shields.
It's going to come down to placement, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they get caught, they're gonna get caught hard. And the team fights are gonna be a little bit interesting here. Both teams are gonna have to really plan out their attacks or their defense here. But yeah.
Yeah. We'll see where it goes. I do really want to see how Gotta Get Lucky uses that that ult, because Sejuani and Alistar both moving super fast is a scary thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll have to see.
Yep. Going into the skin analysis here, thanks to Nero's LARPing community. So we'll see what that's like. And also shout out to Old Host for their website work. Thank you for supporting the LCUS. Here we go.
You can have a website for anything. Could be about league
Like-
skins.
Rating league skins.
Or it could
Update every time there's a new league skin.
Or it could be photos of your cat that nobody wants to look at, but you must show the world.
Photos of your cat in league skins.
There you go. That's the old noggin going. Alright. Ooh. Okay, okay. Everybody's got skins. Pizza delivery severe, I like that. Although I have to look at what topping you chose.
I think I like Gale Forces here.
Yeah.
Bullet Angel
Is
and
it the
Project Leona.
Yeah. I had a feeling.
They got that. Well, they got that coordination going. You know.
This is true. Also,
Very
I know that you're
similar there.
partial to the project skins.
Very true.
I might have to agree with you on that. Gale Force for the win today.
I
This
think
game.
because Blitzkrieg. I mean, I'm all for joke skins, but they just have too many mismatched joke skins.
Yeah.
Pool
Yeah.
Party, Delivery Sivir,
Hey,
Soccer, Alistar.
I'm just saying.
Pick a theme.
We could have Severe delivering pizza to the pool, Rennington, and then also the sweeper Alistar at the game. There's a line here, although that line stops when we get to SKT, T1 Syndra, and Poro Rider Sejuani. I don't think they're going up to, pizza delivery Severe is not going up in the mountains or going into space or wherever Syndra is with it. I
Well,
don't know.
then clearly she doesn't work for Domino's. Hey,
Hey,
that's a sponsor we don't have.
just saying. I'll take free pizza.
All right. So here we are. Here we go. Looks like the toppings are bacon and pineapple, or ham and pineapple.
Canadian? God. Never mind. I'm glad I chose Gale Force now.
All right. So they're moving into position here. See where it goes. Different chroma on Jackalope this time than Gotta Get Lucky did last time. It's like it's a whole new skin.
A whole new world.
No, a whole new skin. It's the same map.
A whole new skin.
Alright. And defensive play from both again.
Come on, guys. I want blood. You got a Dr. Mundo. Well, business Dr. Mundo. Threw his axe at the ward.
Minions have spawned.
We'll see if there's any sort of... Doesn't look like there's going to be any sort of hijinks, attempted stealing of anything.
Mhm.
Though Sivir and Alistar are hanging out a little forward.
According to Fat Lee, it's because they play passive AF.
Yes, we've noticed. Okay, guys. Blitzkrieg being passive. Who here took history? Who thinks that's weird?
I'm thinking nobody took history.
At least no one on Blitzkrieg did.
Yeah. We play League of Legends. Come on now. We don't take history.
Change Blitzkrieg's name to Turtling. Turtling Krieg.
Turtling Krieg. Sounds like a very bad German outpost. Turtelkrieg.
Yeah, so top lane is exchanging pleasantries early. Kanto's not getting to be as aggressive because he doesn't have the shield available to him.
Sorry, I'm looking at the chat. They turned those engaging supports to passive supports. Fat Lead 2018.
Alright, so washed up top laner, getting a little extra farm early on here. Mid lane, considering the camera has not flipped over to them yet, I'm guessing is being a little more passive. Though Tilted Snorlax is pretty low on mana. Or comparatively low on mana. There we go. Yep, both exchanged some hits. Snorlax, of course, being Malzahar and thus Cancer, has that little spell shield which helps him out quite a lot.
Yep. Renekton just doing a bit of hit, touch and go.
Here comes Deformed Ape.
Here we go.
Using shotguns for crocodile hunting.
Here we see a crocodile in its natural environment, being killed by a poacher, which is also a swapman, I think.
In the top lane.
SWAT, yes.
A little bit of an invade going on here. Graves stealing those raptors. Good to get some of that work there. Top lane might be in a little bit of trouble here. Nope. Mundo decides not to push forward.
Nah.
But yeah, bot lane seems pretty straightforward. A little bit of a lead for Kai'Sa there. Both supports playing very similarly as they are somewhat similar champions. Both CC machines. Mundo keeps trying to be aggressive, but top laner isn't letting him.
Nope.
That being said, there aren't that many wards out for Blitzkrieg right now. So they won't necessarily see much coming top lane if Graves decides to do that.
Right. If he finds out.
Right.
Which looks like
Exactly.
nothing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Graves got to get that jungle, as much jungle farm as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's a ward up, so Graves' rotation now is too little too late.
It's too late.
Alright, Tilted Snorlax goes back a little early. Got to get more of that mana, grabbing some extra AP. See if it helps out. That's the first person to go back also. Well, actually no. J-Dog managed to get first item as well. Kanto's going forward very aggressively here. Decides to back off though, as the Flame Aura was going off cooldown. Or on cooldown. Burning Agony. As it is known. A lot of pinging going on in that bot lane. Blitzkrieg thinking about doing some positioning. Did ward that brush as well, so they will see if Deformed Ape comes that way, which he might. Really unfortunate for Deformed Ape getting spotted every time he tries to go in. Renekton looks like he's trying to bait for J-Dog. Kantos might be walking into it. Does pop ult, is 6. Where's that Sejuani? There she is. Big flash. Flash is blown for both sides.
Flash. Gonna get out.
Malzahar's coming up. Malzahar is 6. We'll see if Tilted Snorlax can do anything, but it looks as though top laner and J-Dog back off.
Fat load of nothing.
Well, it's that passive Blitzkrieg play. As Blitzkriegs are known so much for, passivity. There is a ping warning about Deformed Ape, but Deformed Ape actually is going up into the jungle. Exia rotating. This could be really bad for Deformed Ape. He's going further into enemy territory and they all know he's there.
Uh-oh.
Should be able to get some jukes here.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
that was an interesting interaction.
Yeah.
Here comes the stun, lots of flashes. Looks like Poison Ivy's going to be able to back them off here, but Exia is going to certainly try to make something happen. Nope, Poison Ivy taking the real guard. Lots of flashes. Get out of there, Deformed. Oh! Pick off there. Lots of pickoffs here. Kantos in a lot of trouble too. No lanes going well for Gale Force right now.
Don't blink, folks. Whew. Bentley should be a little bit more happy.
Flashes for something. Suppresses. That's a big misplay, I would say there.
Yeah.
But once again, since Tilted Snorlax is playing Malzahar, Wasn't knocked up. Not a problem. You thought you were going to disable the mid laner. You don't know Mal's. Yeah, didn't quite manage to get anything done there. Blue ults. Lead goes to Blitzkrieg for now.
Can they hold it?
First dragon is Ocean. I think it was, yeah, it was Ocean last time also, I believe.
Now we said something about Infernal in the first set of games. Now Infernal's just going to be shy and never come back.
It's that lovely RNG simulator known as League of Legends.
What do you think is RNG? It's all just a big conspiracy.
Well, I'm just concerned that a computer dragon can hear what I'm saying about it.
Yeah. Haven't you heard of AI?
I have, yes. But you know, typically AI has all these cute little names. I don't think the dragons have cute little names, unless I missed a fan fiction somewhere.
It's the internet. Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
I'm actually curious. Someone in chat look up fan fictions for the various drakes in the game and get back to us on what their names are. That's your homework.
Just don't post any pictures on the chat.
Yeah.
Please don't.
All right. So, oh, good little hit there on Sivir. Wasn't expecting that with the shield, so wasn't able to pop it. Jackalope getting some poking on Alistar as well. So gold differential, 6k, 7k, around there. Ooh, top laner trying to get some hits in. Going in on this damage, I don't know about that. Oh, it does pop ult
Yeah,
though.
he had ult.
But so did Kantos. So both are healing up. Ooh, Kantos misses the skill shot.
That feels bad, man. Boys at Ivy just waiting in the bushes looking for something.
Yeah, everyone's hanging out. Here, look out, guys! Here comes Graves. But then that big Alistar ult pops. They have to put a lot of damage to get rid of him. They're trying. They're really trying. I don't think they're gonna get it though.
Come on.
Oh,
There
the
we
flash! Jackalope gets it. All right. Good job by Graves for getting that. Oh, but here comes the Syndra! Healing
Nope,
pot!
done.
Gotta get lucky, gets the kill anyway.
The top lane still having their battle of wits. Oh, never mind. Kanto's still doing some damage. Might get the kill. Dunzo.
Alright. Suddenly, Gale Force having a good time, but Blitzkrieg still in a better position to take the dragon. Good job by Exia getting over there and picking up that kill. They should not be able to steal this. Okay. Alright, so first dragon once again goes over to Blitzkrieg. But, I mean, Gale Force is at least better off than they were a minute ago. Only down by 4k now. Not a lot of damage on any turrets though yet. Washed up top laner did use teleport to get top, so he's not going to be in a position to get anywhere dangerous.
We already got a response back on the dragons with cute names. The ocean drake is called Pudge. And
Why is it called Pudge?
He controls the weather. I don't know why Pudge.
There need to be reasons for these things. You can't just say these names. Especially, like, why Pudge? I mean, is he pudgier than the other dragons?
I mean, I would understand puddles.
Right, you know, I mean,
Like that.
these are the important questions.
And then also, Fat Lee put in Elder Drake is the last avatar. That's not a cute name. It's like, that has some weight to it. Like a very popular show in the 2000s weight.
Right, exactly. That's now apparently becoming a Netflix series, and we can have all sorts of concerns about that.
Indeed. Anyways, rabbit holes.
It's nothing but rabbit holes. We're learning here. We are playing this week to learn. And we are learning that the dragons have names, but we aren't learning why.
Again, I understand this reference as well. Zuko is the fire drake, but again, not a cute name.
Yeah, this is just the kind of thing that you would name them because you don't actually know their names, and you just name it after a show you know. Like, I mean, I could do that too. I could be like, "Oh, guys, did you know that the Cloud Drake's name is Riker?" Yeah.
There you go.
Geordi is the Earth Drake. Just, you know, I can do stupid things too, guys. All right, Kanto's getting some more little poke in though. It's still very much a wet noodle fight in the top lane. Kanto's maybe a little bit tougher noodle, but they're both still going very back and forth. Laner probably would like some help up there, but with the amount of focus in the bot lane, not quite getting it. Yeah, very. I guess you can chalk this up to Blitzkrieg's conservative play again.
Yeah.
So just, you know, being very, very patient.
If it works,
Top
it
laner.
works.
Top laner in a little bit of trouble there. Manages to get out. Oh yeah, big damage here. Top laner getting pushed back. Maybe Gale Force has broken the Renekton fear.
Just need to play Mundo.
Just play Mundo, just play Poppy. Ooh, Jackalope gets a little far forward there, but manages to dash out. Don't want to get too close to that Alistar. Damage on that Jackalope. Alright, let's see if... Oh, 3 people top. Alright, here it goes. There's going to be some lockdown. Yeah, that should be the end, I would hope. Okay.
Yep.
Top laner goes down, 3-man gank. This should be top lane as well. Exia trying to get mid lane to make up for it. Meanwhile, J-Dog hanging out in bot lane, but probably not going to get it pushed far enough forward for it to matter. I don't know if they get this turret, actually. There aren't enough minions there. Oh,
Engaged
big
by
play up
Alistar.
there by Senpai. Got the lockdown, got Jackalope counter. Alright, 3-man gank also works there till the Snorlax comes back to protect the turret. Top lane turret still getting beaten on. Oh!
I don't... Oh boy.
Poison Ivy should be okay here, actually. Well, maybe not. Turret focused on the wrong thing. But they did get the top turret.
Yep.
So, turret trades, but you know, first turret gold. A little bit better. Next dragon is coming up in 80 seconds. It is a Cloud Drake. So, very similar to last game. Mundo and Graves going for the Herald. See if they can get it before they're spotted out. Top laner is going to see it, I think. No, maybe not. He didn't go far enough down. Ooh, 3-man push here on the turret. Gotta get lucky, draws turret aggro. Big silence there. 4 there. Should probably get out of there. Exia does. No, Exia tilts Snorlax. Poison Ivy gets a cute little stun there. And I believe, yep, Deformed Ape currently has the Rift Herald. Oh, they're trying to go big here. That's the... Ooh, Alistar misplays there. Senpai hit the wrong key. Queued early. Jackalope too far forward. Backs off wisely. Alright, so 2 turrets to 1 right now. 1,200 gold lead. Here comes the Rift Herald. Maybe a little early, I would say.
Yeah.
Might be able to... Might chunk this turret a little bit here. We'll see if Deformed Ape and Jackalope's damage can take it out. Getting a little far forward there. Deformed Ape actually, because of the splash damage, draws a lot of tower aggro. You gotta get out of there, Ape. Don't mind telling you. Alright, so turret should go down soon. Does get Sivir and Alistar going back, however. Unfortunately, due to the amount of damage on Tilted Snorlax and Deformed Ape, they have to go back as well, and so aren't necessarily able to make a move for this Cloud Drake. So, next play here for Blitzkrieg is top, it looks like.
Looks to be pretty open.
Finish it. Yeah, finishing off those outer turrets. We'll see. They gotta have some attention to mid because mid can drop pretty quickly. I'm not sure they necessarily want that. But then again, gotta get lucky is down there with the Cloud Drake. And they should get... Deformed Ape is here though. Let's see what happens. They don't have wards on it, so he'll just have to do his best guess. Doesn't manage to steal it. And top lane turret should be going down as well in a moment here. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, Kantos manages to get there in time. Wash Up top laner just doesn't have the damage output that he normally has as Renekton yet.
No. Again, it's being put on a leash by Kantos. Nice little meteor.
Yep. Till the Snorlax doing some taunting. Oh, here comes Renekton actually. Till the Snorlax does have that spell shield, manages to pop Hourglass.
And
ooh.
that's a dead Snorlax.
Good time on that ult. This is gonna be a dead Kantos too. Teleports into a 2v3. Poison Ivy is here now though. Big ult there from Poison Ivy. Might be able to get something done here. Not a lot of slows landing quite yet. Exia does have that big burst of damage. Big flash there. Good job by Deformed Ape cleaning up that kill. I think they have enough damage output that they could wipe out this turret if they really want to. But they decide to fall back and help out bot lane instead. I don't know if that's the right call. I would have stayed.
Yeah.
Kantos is mostly full health. Exia is close to dead. J-Dog is closer to dead. And instead Poison Ivy dies.
Goodbye.
A little bit complacent there, not expecting the wrap around. I was about to say mean things about the ward placement, but there are a lot of good wards from both teams right now.
For now.
Snorlax going for blue buff. Should get it. Baron up in 15 seconds. Next dragon will be an Earth Drake, first one of the day. And we'll see what happens. Gotta get lucky, and Senpai are pushing pretty hard on that bot lane. They've been working that for a while.
They have the opportunity, might as well take it.
Yeah, there's some good split pushing going on right now on both sides. And by both sides, I just mean both of Blitzkrieg's lanes. With laner time and again going for that top. Ooh, Graves a little too far forward here. Deformed Ape's in a lot of trouble. Doesn't manage to, oh, does manage to get that. Let's see if he can get out. He does not have flash available, but has Tilda Snorlax there to help. Alright, Blitzkrieg. Let's see what else you can do here. Tower is taken out, finally. So, tied for turrets now. Gold lead, 1100. Kantos in a lot of trouble, way out of position. Emotes, because he knows he's probably going to die. Actually, that big heal is probably enough. Wet noodle fight everywhere.
Able to get out of it.
There's that Mundo. Graves gets spotted. Exia got to get lucky up against Poison Ivy. Oh man, Graves goes in too early. Not a good call there by Deformed Ape.
No, no, no.
They won't even come close.
Bot lane turret is pretty weak. They just got to find the right time for it. But with Jackalope and Poison Ivy on the run, looks like they're going to need some help.
Beautiful.
Like to see Mundo get over there. He does not have teleport available, so he can't get behind them. Even if he could, it would be spotted. And gotta get lucky, and Exia just heading back. Dragon up in almost 2 minutes.
I do have to say that Gale Force is in a better position than they were last game.
They are, but I feel as though it's once again Blitzkrieg just kind of freezing the momentum of this game because they're not willing to take risks.
Kind
Now, Deformed Ape's going to get caught again here. Well, actually, good job by Kanto showing up there to help out. Oh, popped that a little early. Exia does fortunately have the flash. Someone missed their flash there. Tilted Snorlax missed the flash. Oh, and now Gotta Get Lucky is behind them. Someone get on that. Jackalope does. Might get Gotta Get Lucky here. Nope, pops ult to get out. Senpai is there. Watch that ult. That J-Dog ult's going to be bad. Interesting Malzahar ult choice. Not sure I agree with that. Does pop barrier. Doesn't manage to get anything done with it. And now we're seeing some of Blitzkrieg's durability come into effect here.
Yep.
Because, I mean, they get a lot of powerful abilities off, and Blitzkrieg doesn't care because they got Alistar, they got Sejuani. I mean, if we compare, Leona only has 1,500 hit points compared to Senpai's 21 and Sejuani's 3,000. Mundo obviously is over 3,000, but that's one tank to 2 or 3. Big plays here. This could be what really sets Gale Force back here. Deformed Ape consistently been too far forward this game. Not sure if that's a miscommunication or just used to playing champs like you played last game with Trundle.
I'm sure.
Alright, Earth Drake is up. Blitzkrieg should get this no problem. Might have been a missed ult there by Sejuani, but whatever. 5k gold lead. Ish. So yeah, but I mean, like you said, this is a very subdued game. Everyone's just kind of, you know, chilling with their low kill counts. Those 4 turrets really making a lot of the gold difference.
Yeah.
Obviously the kills are important too, but you know.
Indeed.
Right, looking at the gold itself, Sever's gotta get lucky on Sever is about to break 9,000 gold. And all the leaders on Gale Force are sitting around 8,000. So about 1,000 gold difference on the ADC, which of course is a big deal. And these tanks are going to get more and more significant the longer the game goes.
Right. It's a problem with playing the waiting game. Seems like both teams are trying to do that, but Gale Force is not in a position to do this.
But I mean, at the same time, Poison Ivy, the longer the game goes, the more likely they are to get more health items, you know? It doesn't seem like the build is focusing on health right now, but inevitably as a tank support, you've got to get some kind of health upgrades.
Yeah.
So if they get to that point where Leona can actually be more of a tank, that might be actually in Gale Force's favor.
Could be. Gotta get to that point, though.
Right.
You're right. Since both of these teams are kind of waiting for the late game, it seems it's not needed. But is it going to be enough, though? That's really the case.
Right. Because, I mean, while they might be waiting for the late game, I mean, there are plenty of characters on Blitzkrieg who would like to wait for the late game, too.
Exactly.
I mean, Exia's got no problem waiting till they can just delete with Syndra.
Mm-hmm.
No problem at all. And every second that goes by, top laner is getting beefier and scarier. J-Dog is getting beefier. J-Dog is probably going to get to about 5,000 hit points. So we'll just have to see what the late game favors which side. But it goes without saying that Gale Force is on the back foot here. Oh, top laner going in there.
Take him down.
Ult missed. Good flash there.
And
Not that he was in any danger of dying, but still a good flash. Yeah, all the two big tanks just holding Gale Force on the back foot here. They don't really have any big initiation playmakers here, especially considering how squishy the Leona is. mean, if they manage to pick somebody off, the Leona will be the instigator of that, but they can't necessarily start a team fight with her because she will be gone in a second.
Yep. Are they going for Baron right now?
It seems like they are. Kantos is the only one who's in a great position here to deal with this. Tilt Snorlax shows up now too. Flashes for it, which is really interesting. I'm not liking this Malzahar play out of Tilt Snorlax. I mean, I love Tilt Snorlax as a player, but this just isn't really working out today. This is probably going to be a Baron uncontested. Or more contested. And we got about an 8k gold lead, which is typically point of no return, as we say.
Yep.
But we'll see if Gale Force can prove us wrong. Another Earth Drake coming out. Team Phoenix, meanwhile, is sitting there going, alright, we may not be the only ones scoreless. But we'll see what happens. I think actually what might be going on, another thing about this game might be that it's possible Gale Force is also a very passive team. It seems like both teams have similar strategies. So we're against two immobile objects here.
2 brick walls.
Yeah. And it just so happens that one brick wall is more fed than the other.
Yep.
So we'll see what Blitzkrieg tries to do now. I think if they just grouped up and pushed like last game, they would actually win here. Especially because they do have Baron. But are they willing to do that? That's the open question.
If you're wondering which immovable object will win tonight on the LCUS, find out next time on Oh, no, next time.
Could we all take a minute also beyond me? Oh, good attempt to lock that down there. Tilt Snorlax has been ulting some really weird targets.
Yeah.
Not that with all these tanks, they have any other sort of targets available to them.
Correct. Yeah.
But not a great Mal's game. But yeah, this could be the shutdown. They might get Exia here, though. They do get Exia.
Maybe a top laner, too.
Oh, Kantos, you can do this.
Come on.
Good stun there.
Get it.
Like that stun. Poison Ivy taking some risks.
Get it. Get it. Don't.
Yeah, Kantos is probably going to die. Nope, gets out. Doesn't have ult available.
No. We have Graves and a Mundo. Can they keep it going?
They should be able to hold for 12 seconds. I would think.
One would think. One can hold.
Oh, Deformed Ape might get top laner. Ult is not available. Alright. So, Jackalope is up. Snorlax is up. They should be able to hold this. Maybe. Mundo dies.
Mesa dies.
Snorlax might be able to help Gotta Get Lucky. Nope. Gotta Get Lucky, 6-0-4. Very good performance from him today. Top laner dealing a lot of damage here. 3v1. Here comes Senpai as well. This may be the end of Gale Force right here. GGs are getting called, and that will be the end of Game 4 tonight. Another dominating, if slowly aggressive, Blitzkrieg game.
GG. Not the hour-long game that you guys hoped. But, still pretty good. Apparently in the battle of immovable objects, Blitzkrieg wins. Alright, let's take a look at some advanced details here. Mundo doing a lot of the damage.
Yeah, I mean, Mundo did a lot of work that game.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good effort. Good effort there by Kantos.
Indeed.
And it's just a shame that it didn't quite work out. Both games, in fact.
Indeed. Jeez Louise. Well done to both teams. Any Hoosers. It doesn't look like we have any interviews.
Well, we're working on it.
Yeah. As usual.
Yeah, but we have had 2-2-0s so far.
Indeed. This will be the night of 2-0s, it seems.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what Option 12 would like, to continue their undefeated streak.
As they would like. But it does look
Alright, we have got to get lucky in the interview rooms. Let's head over there. The ADC continues.
only the top ADC interviews at the LCUS. Today we have Gotta Get Lucky. Gotta Get Lucky. Welcome.
If I'm a top ADC, I think you got the wrong guy.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
actually,
you did all right, man. Let's not bring that down. 6-0 on Sivir, something like that. 6-0, 7-0.
I just sit in the back line and shot call with J Dog while Washed Up and Exia do all the work. So
as you
well,
should.
well, gotta get lucky. I got one question. It's the question that everyone wants to know. You ready for it? Here it is. Why in God's name don't you guys finish games?
why don't we finish games? We
you got-
perfectly walked out both games today.
You guys are in the lead for like 20 minutes before you get around closing it out. You guys got to have a little more faith in yourselves.
Oh no, we just played by the textbook. I mean, last week we were still getting a feel for ourselves, and second game we were definitely missing some engage. But no, we just went textbook. We're gonna play the macro game. Nothing safer than that.
Okay, Nickel. You get a question in.
Man. I gotta say, well, I don't know if we had you in last week, but how are you liking the ADC trip?
I have to resist my urges to run in and to the middle of the enemy team and knock them up, but outside of that, it's all right.
I hear you've been listening to our cast of your strategies.
What? I mean, I was playing Kaisa. It does seem to be a champ where you run into the middle of the other team, right?
Yep.
Oh, he does learn from us. Oh my gosh. This is adorable.
Well, don't worry. I'm gonna bring out Karthus ADC. It's in the works.
Oh, it's
Good.
in the works.
Good. All right. Well, congratulations. 2 very dominating performances, even if you guys did take half an hour to finish the games. And hopefully we'll see some more restrained and conservative play from you guys, just like your team name suggests.
I mean, died not at all tonight. So
Yeah. Can't argue with that.
to echo our top laner from last split, stop die.
Stop, die.
Stop,
we go.
die. All right. You have a good night. Gotta get lucky.
You guys too. Great casts.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, guys, that's going to be it for these couple of games. But don't go anywhere. We got Option 12 versus White Wolf coming up. Don't go anywhere.